Anyways, real or fake headline number 2. Football players suffering brain damage. Real or fake headline number 2. Football players suffering brain damage. Speaking of brain damage,
I could say that I think I'm leaning towards true on that. I think there's a good chance that the helmets don't work.
all right.
But they work most of the time, people.
The helmets
Wear your helmet,
for football
except when
players.
you're riding a Harley.
Oh, well then.
Oh, thank you, Gary Busey.
True. What's his true headline?
I think that's false. I don't think that would make a headline.
That is a fake headline. Oddly enough. I hope you guys can keep the score. It's over my head. I can't keep track of
3, 2, 1, and 0.
Real or fake headline number 3. Mattress King selects wife from small Wisconsin village. Mattress King selects wife from small Wisconsin village. Is that a real or fake headline, Mr. Bob?
Mattress King.
Selects his wife from small Wisconsin village.
I'll go with it. I'll go with that.
He says it's true. And
True.
Mike?
Fake. Been there.
And George?
I think that's true. Is this small village called Queensville or something?
That is a fake headline, people.
Uh,
Don't get conned by the Mattress King. Number 4, headline. French president hospitalized after mauling by his clinically depressed poodle. Real or fake headline. Number 4, French president hospitalized after mauling by his clinically depressed poodle.
That is very true. The French president. Was it a poodle? I thought it was
Bob says true.
I say true.
Mike?
Can you repeat the question? I was busy back here.
I can see you're going down on something. French president hospitalized after mauling by his clinically depressed poodle. Real or fake headline, Mr. Mike?
Fake. The proof can't be the
He says fake. And George?
I think that is fake as well. Who's the French president?
It was the ex.
Sarkozy.
It was the ex-French president Jacques Chirac, and that is a true headline.
He said ex-president. Now he said president.
Yeah.
The headline.
It doesn't matter. The poodle was depressed.
You mean George, you're right.
Be the poodle.
That's right. I take offense of this mispronunciation.
Luckily,
that you are switching the headlines on us, monsieur.
Yeah.
Luckily, I put an extra one in here. I didn't fall. Okay, we'll go over that. Real or fake headline number 4B. Missouri neo-Nazis join Adopt a Highway trash cleanup. Real or fake headline? Missouri neo-Nazis join Adopt a Highway trash cleanup. Bob?
Missouri neo-Nazis. Trash cleanup, I'll say yes. I'll say
Good
true.
Meth capital of the world. It's true.
Meth capital of the world. And George?
Neo-Nazis in a trash cleanup campaign?
And like an Adopt a Highway kind of a deal. They give you a little stretch of road. They put a little sign
Whites
there.
only must
It's
be.
taken care of by your Missouri neo-Nazis.
Good advertisement.
Yeah,
Whites only?
I guess that what they wanted to make sure
Was
that
that
there was
a
a
real-
white line down the road, nothing else.
Really.
Well, if they wanted to take out the trash, they should have just deorganized themselves and think.
Isn't the
Well, I'm gonna say that's
the trash
true.
pickup guys
I
in the
know.
orange suits along the highway good advertisement?
I think they've
Stay
said
out
it's a
of
public
jail.
relations move. That is a true headline, people. Yeah, that's good, Mike. And lastly, real or fake headline number 5. Israel and Palestine fighting over cemetery space. Real or fake headline number 5, people? Israel and Palestine fighting over cemetery space. Is that a real or fake headline, Bob?
I'll go with it.
This
I
is true.
think
And
that,
Mike?
Oh boy.
Mideast conflict over cemetery space.
I believe it's got to be true.
He says true. And George?
Well, I mean, it's
stupid, but it has to be true, though, right?
pick any reason those two groups are fighting with each other,
Yeah.
and it's insanity. That's insane enough to be true. But you know what? I think it's a fake headline.
That is a fake headline, but rather humorous if you stop and think about it, if you're into death and dying. Anyways, on to our next segment. This is the time of the day.
Oh, what's the score? I got 3 right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is the
Oh, yeah,
score?
sure. I missed
Who
the last
won?
one.
And Bob, how many did you get out of 5?
3 to 5.
We have a tie?
Go Steelers. Go Steelers.
Go Cardinals.
We have 2 wieners today.
Terry Bradshaw will
You guys
be
are-
king this weekend.
I've always seen you guys. Anyway, onward to the next segment. This is the town of the day. The town of the day is a local town set in South Dakota, and it is known as, drumroll please, Dansville, New York.
Dansville, New
Oh,
York.
there today.
Historic
Were
Dansville.
you really?
I almost bought a car there today.
Well, we're going to come right back to that. Dansville, New York is a village in Livingston County, New York, United States. It has a population of 4,832 people, Bob.
Hey.
The village is named after Daniel Faulkner, an early settler. Daniel, I guess that's where they got it from, his first name.
Hey, speaking of neo-Nazis.
Anywho, really. Dansville is famous for the castle on a hill, which is a spa that opened up in 1854 and drew many prominent people for a water cure. Located in the castle on the hill, the spa operated for many years under several owners. Past residents of Dansville include Clara Barton, who is the founder of the Red Cross.
Who?
Clara Barton. Millard Fillmore was a former president of the
Yes, he
United
was.
States, was a resident in the village for at least a few months.
That's that sign there.
And lastly, Nathaniel Rochester, the founder of Rochester,
Oh, wow.
lived in Dansville, of all places. My co-host Bob Hussey, my co-host Mike Goodell, and my co-host Mr. George Canton. I'm going to ask you to get in touch with the inner Dansville within us all.
The inner Dansville.
I didn't know that about the Mr. Rochester, that he lived in Dansville. The Clara Barton story I'm familiar with.
That's
The
what we do.
castle just got $2 million on the last budget, but they might have took it away from them to refurbish our castle up on the hill. If anybody's never been there, it's.
Isn't it rather abandoned?
Yeah, it's been abandoned for years, hasn't it?
It's like overgrown. And,
I
Anywho,
remember my cousin lived there. for a
Dansville,
while.
you were in Dansville today.
Oh, your cousin lived in the abandoned
Yeah.
squatter? What was he? What was that
Oh,
about?
I rented it.
Oh,
Mid-70s.
oh.
That would be quite the apartment complex. I have been through it, oddly enough, as a kid.
Yeah, big hippie.
Why were you in Dansville today?
I had a test drive a new vehicle, a used vehicle.
Wow.
Jeep, might buy it, have a good price, can maybe get offer my old one.
You're on the up and up. You should be able to get a good deal. You're like the only person in the state that's buying a car right now, right?
Well, because you got money, man, it's time to buy something.
It's time to buy me something. And George, what do you think about Dansville, New York?
Dansville has a pretty main street. You know, it's one of the towns that like a lot of
That's
towns in
cool.
this area, got a aesthetic facelift. Even though economically it's
I
nothing
don't know,
else.
some
with it.
stores are closed down today.
Dansville is a cool place.
Yes.
For a town
It's
of
not
less.
everything you need, though.
Yeah.
Burger King, Arby's, what's there? Pizza slot?
But I think
It's
but
like a
I-
little city.
But the Clara Barton
There's
house
only
is really
5,000
cool.
people. The Dogwood Festival is super. If you've ever been to their Oktoberfest, I don't know where they get
And
all
the balloon
people. It's
festival
huge.
is awesome too.
And,
The
yeah,
balloon
yeah,
festival.
The balloon festival, the airport, and all that.
The
So-
Oktoberfest has taken a dive over the years.
It's
They
a
always
sweet
had
little
a
town.
lot of
Party in
beer,
the
not
park.
worst, bratwurst,
Babcock Park.
whatever worst you wanted.
And
Well,
you-
there's also the stationary fest that goes on there.
Hospital?
which means that which
What?
means that you don't move, that you're stationary during that.
No, as in supplies, stationary.
Really? There is such a thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll say that.
I was hoping.
A guy shows up dressed as Scissor. I'm Scissor Man.
Anyway,
I
Paper
DJ.
rock, put the paper rock
Yeah.
in.
Oh no, it's paper rock.
we're going to move on to our next segmentation. This is called Funny or Stupid. I'm going to show these guys a few pictures. We're going to tell you it's funny or stupid. Now, the first one is, to me, was pretty stupid. This is a guy apparently didn't have nothing to do, and he had a little bit of extra bacon laying around the house, so he took the bacon and he went for like a Hitler look.
That's bacon?
What do you think, Bob? Funny or stupid? Bacon Hitler. Talk to me.
What do you mean?
Funny or stupid?
I'll go with funny.
Funny or stupid?
Stupid.
Funny or stupid?
Das ist stupid, ja.
Now this next one,
Damn Hitler.
it's like if you're gonna put batteries in the vibrator anyways, you might why go out and spend the money on an electric toothbrush when the vibrator's not in use? You just strap on the toothbrush and you've got a multi functional instrument. Bob, funny or stupid?
I'll go with stupid on this one also.
Funny or stupid?
It's practical, but stupid.
But unsanitary. And?
It is quite stupid.
But
But it doesn't mean you can't come while you're brushing your teeth anyway. Maybe it has a side effect that nobody knows about.
It's a fetish I've never heard of.
I don't know.